Welcome to the final week of God with Us, an Advent reflection series to enrich our path to Christmas. This series is presented by Ignatian Young Adult Ministries, an initiative of the Office of Ignatian Spirituality. As we conclude and make our final preparations for Christmas, recall your journey over these past 4 weeks. Where did you begin? How have things shifted? What might your feelings be telling you? Take a moment to open yourself once more to God with us as we explore our final theme, joyful and overfull anticipation. This reflection was written by Kate Treemarch, a member of the 2023-2025 cohort of Contemplative Leaders in Action in Boston. The Lord spoke to Ahaz, saying, "Ask for a sign from the Lord your God. Let it be deep as the netherworld, or high as the sky." But Ahaz answered, "I will not ask. I will not tempt the Lord." Then Isaiah said, "Listen, O house of David. Is it not enough for you to weary people? Must you always weary my God? Therefore the Lord himself will give you this sign. The virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall name him Emmanuel." This time of year often exists in dualities. We are in joyful anticipation and also overwhelmed. We are immersed in the commercialism of the season, but often too distracted to pause and pray. And still, we look for the magic that surrounds us. Whether that magic is snow softly falling as it transforms the world outside, a child laughing among family and friends, or sparkling lights that brighten the literal darkness of night. It's there. We can all feel it. Joyful anticipation can sometimes feel like an oxymoron, and personally, my anticipation is often stressful, not filled with joy. But what I find is that although the anticipation can bring stress, anxiety, or a sense of overwhelm, perhaps the joy or the magic we're all looking for is from God. I don't ask enough from God during the Advent season or in my everyday life. I often feel that God is a passenger along for the ride of my life. I can feel as if God is simply watching the scenery pass by the windows, perhaps even falling asleep for some of our ride together. Once in a while, it feels like we're playing a game of I Spy, during which I get a glimpse of exactly what God wants me to see. I can forget that God is an active participant in the journey, the GPS helping me navigate my life, suggesting choices I could make to help me get from one place to the next, and warning me about things I should pay attention to. But when I silence this help, or act like it's not there, the ride feels lonely and creates the stressful anticipation of my arrival at some new place. During busy times, it can be easy to forget that God is present to help if I ask and listen. It can feel childish to ask God for signs. We're taught that asking God to help us with our homework or help us succeed is immature and lacks the depth of true faith. We can tell ourselves that God is too busy with the big stuff and that we should not weary our God with our requests. But we hear in the first reading today that God is able and willing to send us signs. In fact, God is pleading with Ahaz to ask for a sign, quote, deep as the netherworld or high as the sky. What if the GPS that helps guide us is truly a God protection system, guiding us along the way and asking us to pay attention? Pausing to pray during Advent helps us turn up the volume on this divine GPS. What if we ask God to help us make choices that guide us closer to holiness? What if all the magic we see around us during this season are signs from our God? Shall we ask for more? We ask for signs of compassion so that we can more easily see how love transforms hatred in the world. We ask God to make each of us open-hearted and generous this season, so that we may be a sign to the world that we truly believe and that we all belong to each other. We ask God to make us the light that shines on one another and helps us see one another more clearly, especially the marginalized and ostracized in our world. We are reminded during this time of Advent that the more we wait and pay attention, the more prepared we are to witness the biggest sign of hope that God can offer us, the birth of Jesus. During this season, let us ask for magic. Let us be the magic, and let us share that magic with one another. Ignatian Young Adult Ministries thanks you sincerely for spending Advent with us. We hope these reflections have enriched your prayer, contemplation, and discussion. From all of us at the Office of Ignatian Spirituality, we wish you and your families and communities a merry and blessed Christmas season.